All this as the nation's top infectious disease expert discusses the new quarantine guidance, mandates, and cases in children. NewsNation's Reshad Hudson sat down with Dr. Anthony Fauci today in Washington.
Good evening. Dr. Anthony Fauci says the new CDC guidance for people who test positive will help prevent worker shortages here in the U.S. As the Omicron variant now accounts for most of the new infections in the U.S., the latest government guidance now says people without symptoms should isolate for just 5 days instead of 10.
Inevitably going to have more and more and more people getting infected with the Omicron variant.
White House Chief Medical Advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci says the decision was made to help keep the economy open.
People with important jobs in keeping society functioning may not be able to come to work if they're all out for a full 10 days.
Florida Republican Senator Marco Rubio says the updated guidance is something he had been pushing for.
In the middle of a worker shortage, a massive number of workers isolated for 10 days, not sick.
But Dr. Fauci told me he wants to be clear about recent comments that seem to call for vaccine mandates for domestic airline passengers. He says that's not what he meant.
And I think it's important to seriously consider it. I did not say it should be done.
As cases in children surge again, Dr. Fauci says parents with kids under 5 will have to wait a bit longer for vaccines.
Which means by the time we get enough data to make any kind of authorization, it likely will not be until a few months into 2022.
On Friday, the U.S. will lift its ban on southern African countries that has been in place since last month. Nichole, back to you.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.